Alright guys, so I saw this prepper question on Reddit. Let's read what it says. So the question is, how much ammo do you have? So I go to the range weekly and recently spent my tax money on 1,000 rounds of 5.56. I already had about 600 at home for a rainy day. I was going to store the 1,000 for a rainy day too, but then I got to thinking, if things are bad enough that I actually ever need that much ammo, I'll probably be long gone before I was forced to use all that. What's a reasonable amount do you guys think to keep back as an emergency prep? Okay, so first off, all the responses that people gave were completely useless. They started talking about slingshots and how they have 10,000 rounds on their driveway, meaning rocks. Another person started talking about how they have a license to carry, but slingshots are illegal in their state. So don't go to that post looking for answers because there aren't any there. Okay, so how much ammo should a prepper have? There's no guideline set by an official organization and there's no standard. So you have to listen to different people's opinions and see which one you want to follow. There are YouTubers telling people that you need to have 10,000 rounds, and there are others telling people that 1,000 rounds is a rule of thumb. You need to consider a couple things before you decide how much ammo you need to have. One is that you'll need to have enough ammo for hunting and defending yourself. If it all hits the fan, the ammo that you stored will be all you have for the rest of your life. If a firefight happens, how much ammo you use will depend on how well you do under extreme pressure, how much you've trained, and how accurate you are. It'll also depend on how many attackers there are. It also depends on how long you can survive the firefight and whether or not you have body armor. One person might need 30 rounds to defend against a few attackers. For another person, it might be much more. Let's look at an extreme example like the North Hollywood shootout in 1997. The two bank robbers had full body armor and were in a 47-minute firefight with police. They collectively fired off 1,100 rounds before being taken down. Another thing to consider is that a soldier carries 210 rounds of ammo just on their person. So taking all that into consideration, my opinion is that you need an absolute minimum of 600 rounds of ammo per caliber. A good amount, and my recommendation, would be to store 3,000 rounds of ammo per caliber. If you can store even more than that, then that's even better. It just depends on your budget. How much ammo do you think preppers need to store? Let me know.